Hey everybody, and welcome to another journaling video. In today's video, I am working with some new supplies that I got in from Designs from Scratch. I did a haul video last week. I'll link it here so that you can find it. But I'm working in my journal and I have a special guest. This little cutie is new to our family. He is a rescued kitty cat. I randomly went to the animal shelter last week. It had kind of been on our hearts for a while to add another furry friend to our home. And I just went into the shelter not really expecting to find anything. And they had a lot of kittens. And I saw him and I felt this instant connection. It really felt meant to be. Like I said, there was a lot of kittens, like I want to say close to 50, and I had Clara with me, and we went into each of the rooms and said hi to every single one of them because we're both cat ladies, so it was really easy for us to do. But this particular kitten, just really, there was a connection, there was something there, and I pulled up his paperwork and he was available to adopt, so we took him home that day as a foster, because he still has to get neutered. So we're taking him in actually tomorrow to get that done. And yeah, he's just really great. He's super good with the kids. The kids are all obsessed with him. And Kelly is really starting to warm up to him. She wasn't super thrilled with him at first, but I said by the weekend they would be sleeping together and she would be cleaning him. And wouldn't you know it, I was in my office I think it was filming or doing something, and I looked down at my feet and Callie and the kitten are sleeping together and she was cleaning him. It was so, I took a video because I was like so happy that I called it right. But he's really sweet. I think he's gonna be a long-haired kitty cat. He seems pretty big to me to be the age that they say he is, and he's got really long ear hairs, so I really think we're gonna get lucky with another long hair per cat. And it's a boy, so we've got a boy and a girl kitty cat now, and Callie seems to be thrilled. We don't have an official name yet. We've been playing with a lot of different names. Kit came up and the kids really stuck to that one. So Hunter and Emmett are calling it Kit. But Baby stuck like super quickly. I started calling him Baby and like referring to him as the baby because he's the youngest thing in our house now, and that has kind of stuck as well. The babies call him Baby, and when I'm looking for him, I call out for Baby, and he always answers and comes. But I think his government name is going to be Lafayette. We're not totally sure on everything. We want to make sure that we read his personality well and that we take the time to get to know him. And yeah, but I think he's gonna be Kit for the kids. I think trying to get anything else to stick is just not gonna work. So we're gonna have Callie and Kit, and I think that's kind of adorable. I love the name Lafayette for him because I just think he's gonna be so big and so fluffy and so purry and just all the cute cat things, and I just feel like he's, as a big cat, he's gonna look like a Lafayette. So other than that, there's not really much going on. I did want to mention that Mary from Designs from Scratch is offering a discount code, so I will leave that on the screen for you and in the description box down below. It's going to be super easy for you guys. It's a 15% discount on her shop, which I think is really awesome. I love everything in her shop, and I'm obsessed with everything. At this point, I think I have brought out my stash of the things from her shop because I'm just obsessed. So a lot of what you're seeing are her newer items from her most recent shop launch, and a lot of the other items are from her previous or her initial shop launch. Everything is good. Everything just goes so well together that it's just like impossible to not make everything work. And I just knew that I wanted to use some of the background papers from my stash and some of the stickers that she had. So yeah, I'm really, really loving using these supplies. And I'm not just saying that, I mean it. Like, I'm a true fan of Mary's talent and her items. She doesn't just like scan old things in and like call it good. She does source proper vintage things and scans them in, but a lot of this stuff is her own art. Like she's cropping things and adding things together and doing her own like physical art in it as well. So it's just incredible. I'm so amazed by her ability to see what is going to work well together. The fact that she's sourcing these really cool vintage images, especially for these stickers. Her stickers this time are pre-cut, but the ones that I have previously gotten in the past, they weren't. And that is something that I noticed this time around, which having worked with both of them now, because I used both sets in this video, I actually liked having both of the options. So the ones that are already pre-cut for you have a little bit of a border around them. They're all clear stickers, or I guess they're kind of like, well, I guess they're clear. They feel like vellum, but they're clear. They're like a matte clear sticker, but they do have like a little border around them. And the ones that you cut on your own, you can make sure that there's no border for that at all. If you're a little bit picky about that, you can obviously do that with the ones that are pre-cut, but I'm not finicky like that. It doesn't bother me either way. The images are amazing, so I don't really care how I get them onto my page. I just love them all. So this tag is actually from one of her letter sets, and I just added some of my Avril yarn. I think I got this on a previous package, and these are her airmail labels. They were previously a freebie. I'm not sure if she's doing that anymore. I know she was doing that when she first launched, but I think you can actually buy these now if you want, so that's really great news. And then I pull in some of my own like proper vintage postage. These are actually like the freebie bags that I get when I go to my local stamp show every month. The stamp club has like little freebie bags of stamps for the kids to take, and the kids always take them because they love getting them, but they end up giving them to me when we get in the car because they know I use them and love them. So I'm always happy to add to my stash, but they're all US stamps, and I kind of prefer international vintage postage. So it's fun to be able to use them either way, but the colors are so good you can't not. So I just fussy cut that image out, and I'm using scraps of paper now. I didn't really like the sharp edge of that initial sticker sheet. It was from a full page sticker sheet, and I tried to recover it, and then I added that fussy cut image, and I just felt like it wasn't working. I got kind of frustrated, but I tried to salvage it and tried to make it work with some stamps. In the end, I think it's fine. But I find that I'm trying to give myself a little bit more freedom in terms of covering the page. In the past, I have really tried to be conservative with how much page I'm covering because I do want to be able to have space to write. But I only have to put 2 months into this journal, August and September. So I'm being a little bit more free with how much of the page I'm covering, which has been really enjoyable. Not having to think about that and having the freedom to be able to use some of these bigger pieces has really been fun. Including this piece right here. I'm just taking my scissors and roughing up the edge a little bit. I didn't want to tear it to get that uneven torn edge, so I just used the scissors to sort of rough up the edges a little bit. I think Tim Holtz has a tool for this, so you don't have to like accidentally cut your fingers, but it was fine. And here, like I said, I'm using a bigger piece, which I really, really enjoyed, and I don't have to necessarily worry about how much of the page I'm covering. So yeah, so I hope everybody is doing well. September is in a few days, which is kind of crazy to think about. I feel like it was just April. So for it to already be September is kind of crazy to think about. But things are going well here. We are gearing up for autumn. We have a lot going on, which is fine. I'm loving it. Like I said, in the past, we have all 3 boys in school now, so it's just Clara and I during the day, which is tons of fun. I love being able to interact with her and do all those girly type things. When we actually do watch TV, she's able to watch the shows that she likes, and when we're out and about, we can look at the things she likes to look at and go to the places she likes to go, because Cullen tends to be a little bit more vocal about his needs. So it's all good things, but we're having fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer so you can see some of these details. But I just want to thank Mary again for trusting me with using her supplies. It's always such an honor, and I just think what she's doing is really incredible. I'm always been a fan of hers since the beginning, and I'm thankful and grateful to be able to call her a friend. She's a pen pal, and I truly believe and stand behind all of her products, and her art is just absolutely amazing. And I will leave everything you need to find down below. I hope it doesn't sound too spiely, because it's definitely not. This is just a friend encouraging and promoting another friend. So with that, I will leave you. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and the kitty cat cameo. I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye!